Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cecily from Drive Girl Drive, and I just wanted to discuss ratings. I have a 4.94. Woohoo! I've pretty much had it probably since the second or third week that I started. Yeah, I'm pretty much stuck there. It goes down every once in a while when, someone gives me a lower rating, but it pops right up because I have consistent 5-star ratings, weeks and weeks and weeks of them. You know how it is. But I just wanted to discuss the best thing that ensures a 5-star rating for me. Sure, there's a bunch of ways that you can increase your rating, but I just want to discuss something with you that works for me. Now, true, if I keep my car clean, if I offer candy and water, if I allow people to play their own music, all those types of things ensure good ratings. But I promise you, there's one thing that I do that even when my car is dirty, even when I don't have on makeup, even when I don't have water and candy, like right now I don't have water and candy, and I haven't had any for a few days because I just haven't had the time to stock it up. I get consistent 5-star ratings, and it's strictly because of social interaction. Now, if you don't know the art of this, you need to get on it because this is going to save you. It's going to save you in this job, and let's be honest, it's going to save you in life. You have to be a likable person for people to enjoy being around you and enjoy your company. That's just the bottom line, right? So I'm going to give you some tips on what I do, and you guys can take it or leave it. Initially, when people get in my car, I'll turn around and I'll make eye contact with them. It's not a scary stare or anything like that, but I look at them and I'm like, hey, how are you? I wait till they sit down, they get situated, that sort of thing, because at that point, they're not really listening, they're not really paying that much attention, they're just really trying to sit down. And so once they settle in, I'm like, oh, okay, so it looks like you're going to such and such place. They'll say yes or not or whatever, and then I'll ask them, do you have a preferred route? I like to ask this because there's at least 25% of people who really have a better idea of where they want to go, and they're afraid to tell you. They will sit there and they will turn on an app and they will watch you drive all out the way. They will see you go the long way and they're afraid to say something. These people will tend to be a little bit more passive aggressive, and they'll take it out on you and your rating. So I like to clear that up in the air and say, hey, and even if they say, no, I trust you, let's follow GPS, that's cool. If I find that that we're going to a place like the airport or something like that, usually you can tell by looking at their luggage. Oh, you're going to the airport. Do you have a preferred route? Hey, if we go your way, it's not on me. You know what I'm saying? So I like to do that so that I can drive pretty much guilt-free. I know I'm going to get there and get there safely, but at the same time, it's like, if we take the long route, you're not going to blame you missing your plane on me. Once we get that out the way, I kind of judge the vibe. The vibe is something that's intangible. It's a feeling, right? And you just try to gauge this person is a talkative person or not. I may say, so how's your day? And I'll look up into my rearview mirror. I'll be honest with you, I'm not the type of person that likes to make eye contact with people I don't know, but I know it's important to do when you want to, be heard, and when you're having interpersonal, communication. You're supposed to look at people. So here's a trick: if you're a shy person, definitely don't turn around to look at that person unless it's a moment where it's someone says, you know what, my dog died. I'm so sorry to hear that. And risk your life. But I like to look up into the mirror. Even if I don't really see their eyes, it makes it seem like I'm engaging with them. So I'll do that a lot. And then I'll kind of control my facial expressions, oh, okay, they look a bit more thoughtful and things like that. I like letting people talk and letting people air out their stuff. So I'm not the type of person now to sit here and be like, oh yeah, right, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not fake when it comes to that sort of thing. But if I ask them how their day is, or on your way to work, because you can kind of tell people on the work, is your day slowing down? That sort of thing, and see where they go with it. Now, if they give you a short answer, yep, doing great, fine, thanks. Oh, I'm done. I'm not talking to you at all. But it's not going to be a closed moment. I'm not going to be cold to you. I'm just going to be like, oh, okay. And then sometimes I'll do this. If people shut me down too fast, I'll be like, oh, all right. Looks like, yeah, traffic is a little light. You know what I'm saying? I'll still kind of I'm still good. Even though you don't want to talk, you may feel uncomfortable. You may not be comfortable with me. You may be racist. You may be sexist. you may not like something about me. It's fine. Like, it's not gonna bother me, because when you sometimes react to people shutting you down, you make it worse, right? Think about it. If you feel rejected, then it's gonna become hostile. And a lot of times people project their own feelings and thoughts and experiences on you. I pick up a lot of people from from overseas, international folks traveling internationally, and a lot of them have never come in contact with a person of color. Can you believe that? And they really want to tell you that too. They just don't know how to say it. I don't take offense to that. I'm like, oh, okay, there's a better way to say this, but haha, funny. Let's help you out so that you don't get beat up. No, but I like to use humor to diffuse situations. I like sometimes to introduce a little bit of my own day, talk about the day itself. Oh, it's been busy, but I like this, I like that. Infuse a little personality. I'm not going to go in and tell somebody about something negative that happened, because I am aware of the transfer of energy. I'm not trying to transfer negative energy to people. At the same time, I've had days where people have sat in this car, cried to me about being depressed, being in bad relationships, losing their parents, losing their way, coming back from addiction. I mean, you guys know how it is. Sometimes you become a therapist on wheels. And what do? There's somebody right now who's listening to this video and they're like, you know what, you're doing way too much. I don't need to do all that to do the job, and that's fine. And that's probably why you have a 4.7, a 4.8. You know what I mean? Like, if you're really trying to get high ratings, like if that's a goal of yours, and it's just a personal thing, then you have to go the extra mile in interacting with people. For instance, like I said yesterday I think I had 14 or 15 trips, and I had 5-star feedback comments, or whatever you call them. Like off of like no water, my car hasn't been washed in a few days, and I was dressed like regular shirt, hair pulled back, stuff like that, like just me in this vehicle. And by the way, I drive a 2014 Nissan Versa. It is a basic model car. It is manual windows, manual locks. Okay, I wanted this car for rideshare, and I was like, man, whatever. Now, I wouldn't advise you to get a car that's this basic. I think that it's important to have automatic windows and automatic locks for safety reasons, but this is a car I'm going to give my son anyway, and so I was like, let me just see how this is. I didn't realize I'd actually be doing rideshare this long. But even with this old school freaking car, with my treats have ran out like a couple days ago, you can still change or affect your rating in a positive way. And I mean, really, when they say it's not what you say to people, it's how you make them feel, just think about that. Just think about making people feel like you have a connection. I have connections with all types of people, races, creeds, colors, religion. Like, I picked up a girl from Singapore yesterday, and I was amazed on how she got my humor and just, social interaction. Like, we're all much more alike than we are different. And I think that if you're open to, engaging and kind of getting out of your head and your fears and things like that with people, you get a better rating. Now, I will say, it's tiring as hell. There are times I feel so spent and so emotionally drained. Even when I have fun rides, like afterwards, I'm kind of like, whew, that was a lot. You know what I mean? But I think it's really cool, to engage with people. It affects the human experience. So I hate that this went on and on and on. I kind of rambled a lot, but I think that it could possibly help somebody. If you guys have any questions about, breaking the ice, or even just positive ways to network, which is another video I want to do. I'm here in Los Angeles, and I'm a stand-up comedian, and so obviously I come across a lot of people that are in positions of power, and there's a way to go about talking to people not expecting to get put on or anything like that, but in ways that people can see your personality, and if you have another business or something like that, or other interests like I do, they position themselves to help you, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? So anyway, we'll do that video sometime this week. I appreciate you guys checking me out. If you haven't seen my last couple of videos, check those out as well, and subscribe please, because I'm making videos almost every day now. Hell, I work almost every day, so let's get this thing moving. Drive, Girl, Go Drive. Peace out.